Hi, I'm Miles Darrell. I'm a conservationist here in Bermuda, and I want to share with you some of the things that are going on in Bermuda that I'm worried you may not know about. Here we are at Southlands Park here in Bermuda. 20 years ago, we fought hard to ensure that this space wouldn't be lost to development. But today, I can see red signs from the planning department over here that show that there is going to be some development if we don't say something, do something, and try and save this space. It seems the hotel development just over here, the Bermudiana Beach Resort, is proposing that we have an event lawn and parking lot on our public park space. And I'm really concerned. And I know a lot of people in Bermuda are or would be if they knew. And it kind of highlights that we all have to be active and part of this process. What I really want people to know is that this space is critical to Bermuda, not just because it's our parkland, but because it houses some of the most unique native and endemic species in Bermuda and arguably in the world. And I really want to ensure that these are protected for the long-term preservation of our natural heritage. Now, I could tell you from here, but I'd really rather take you over there and kind of show you what they're proposing be demolished. And what you see is something really special. Many of the trees that you see over there are about 20 years old, and that's right in line with the time that we were protesting on this street with Stuart Hayward. And I think it's quite possible that if we let this space go, we'll never be able to redevelop something as unique, diverse, and dynamic. Come with me. Hop over the wall. So, as you come into a space like this, I call it the bush, simply put, it's easy to think this is just all weeds and greenery, but actually it houses so many unique species, all of which are important in the complex of Bermuda's natural heritage. We have our goldenrod right there, amongst granted numerous invasive species, but it's holding strong. We've got our buttonwood right there, traditional coastal plant for most of the Caribbean, down south, Florida and Bermuda. But of course, we've got our very special endemic species found nowhere else, Sable Bermudiana, or otherwise known as Bermuda palmetto. And even this shrubby fleabane, which granted we probably see a lot, is actually native and very important to the complex heritage that makes up Bermuda. All of that to draw you into what I see as one of the most special species in Bermuda, mostly because of how rare it is. This is the yellowwood. It is native to Bermuda. We're down to 16 mature trees. In fact, it may be less. So the loss of even one is very concerning. And I just want you to know that when we destroy a space, especially something as diverse and important as this, it's lost forever. And the idea of losing this for a parking lot is really concerning for me when I know that there's another space just down the road that would be perfect for parking and has been used for parking for decades for many Bermudians to access Southlands and the beach. So the idea of developing this so rich in our natural heritage when there's a space just down the road that would be perfect is really concerning. I guess what I really want to say is it's easy to think that this is important for me. I obviously care about Bermuda's natural heritage, our native and endemic plants. You all know me for planting trees across the island. But I actually want you to know this is important to all of us. This is all of our heritage. This is all of our space. And that said, it's going to require more than me to get involved in letting the government know and the planning department know and the Bermudiana Beach Resort know that this isn't what we want. We all have to be actively part of the change we want to see, or the preservation of what we feel is important. And for that reason, I'm encouraging you to be part of the process. Write your MP. Contact us at the National Trust, at BEST, the Audubon Society. We're all actively reviewing planning applications and doing our best to advocate for Bermuda and Bermudians. But we can't do it alone. We need you. We need you to be part of this process, whether it's just supporting us in what we do or actively getting involved, joining various community groups that do work here in Bermuda. Whatever it is, we want you to know that your voice is important in ensuring that we have a Bermuda that's for everyone, forever.